Hey, what is going on, guys? Chief Matt here, and today I am super excited to be go ahead and doing this third episode actually now of Fan Fight. So we're gonna be go ahead and getting into it here. We do have the loading screen. Let's go ahead and take a look. So we have a Lance. Super excited to see Lance. I so very rarely see Lance. This is going to be so awesome getting to see Lance in this match. On the other side, we do have potentially a Lyra support. That's going to be very, very interesting to go ahead and take a look at. And yeah, so actually Lyra and Lance, two supports that I haven't seen as much in this meta. So really excited to go and watch this game. We do see, Catherine a lot. We see Grace a lot. We see Arden a good amount. Finn is okay right now, but yeah, Lance and Lyra, super excited to go ahead and watch them. They came out, they were known as the Roamers when they came out, and they came out together. So yeah, cool to have both of them in this game. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look. So we have Koshka and Lance in the jungle, whereas we're gonna have Lyra and Kestrel in the jungle, and it looks like actually all three members of Red Team are in the jungle right now. So it looks like Kestrel wants to jungle, but GRUMPJAW also wants to jungle. So they're having that kind of thing where they try to steal each other's farm, and then one of them just, gives up and then goes to the lane. But normally it's the other way around. So this is interesting. Let's go ahead and see what happens here. So we got Dragon Crusher doing a good amount of damage to this Idris as they push in. Kestrel versus Idris. This is going to be really interesting. We are seeing a weapon Kestrel here. Most of the time you see CP Kestrel in lane, because what happens is the arrows can't pierce through the first target if they're weapon power. So she's going to have to be dead accurate with these arrows if she wants to. The Chakram coming in from Idris. That CP doing a ton of damage with that Chakram. He's going to probably do, probably alternating current. Not exactly sure what he will do for this game, but it'll be interesting to see. Let's go ahead and take a look. So we do have all three members of Red Team in the lane here. GRUMPJAW diving in to go ahead and on Idris. Idris rolling away with his A. The Impale comes in, but it will just barely miss. And now Kestrel all the way in, taking a lot of damage. She's taking turret shots. She will go down. Very nice Scythian wall there by Lance. It almost seemed like she was just standing there. GRUMPJAW goes in. She dives in with his A, and he will be able to finish it off with his B. The Impale comes in. He will go down as well. So not worth it for GRUMPJAW to go ahead and dive in there, unfortunately. But very, very nice Impale by this Lance. Just dead accurate, catching him right in the middle. Turret got to get another, because if the Impale didn't come in, that turret would not be able to finish him off. Koshka probably would have gone after him and finished him off, but yeah, very, very nice job on the side of Kibber there with the Impale. Let's go and take a look at GRUMPJAW in the jungle. We do see Sean Plays rotating down to his bottom, or his backs rather. Looks like he is going with the kind of the proc build. He's got a Stormguard banner. He's got Hourglass, potentially going for a Storm Crown. It's going to be very interesting to see what he does. Let's go ahead and head to lane where we do have some action. Looks like Lance and Idris potentially looking for a gank on this Lyra. Kibber doesn't want to engage too far because this turret is within range. Gonna go just for the turret as Lyra really can't do anything. Koshka diving with Pouncy Fun and Twirly Death. Gonna go do a good amount of damage. Lyra using her Imperial Sigil to go ahead and get away from that. Flare comes out from blue team to go ahead and chase, but it looks like they're not going to go ahead and get involved. We do see, meanwhile, GRUMPJAW taking that bottom camp. He's going to go and head back up to lane now. Kestrel using her heavy steel now. She does have a little bit more damage than before. Idris has his heavy prism, and look at all the damage he's taking from this GRUMPJAW. Incredible. That will be death for Idris. So just look at that. GRUMPJAW dive in with his A. I forget his ability. I think it's like hangry. It's grumpy, hangry, and then stuffed. I forget which order though. But yeah, very, very nice job. Just GRUMPJAW. I mean, you wouldn't think that a Stormguard banner would do that much freaking damage. But yeah, very, very nice job on the side of the GRUMPJAW, just diving and doing a ton of damage. And then you see that Kestrel kind of coming around and getting some arrows and auto attacks in to go ahead and finish him off. So there is a nice play by Red Team. Jungle has intensified. We are 4 minutes in. We are 2-2 in terms of the kill count. Pretty off to a pretty crazy start. Lyra getting a ton of scout traps. It's interesting that we're seeing her get this many for the early game. GRUMPJAW diving in once again. Idris this time going to go ahead and contest it though, and he will be able to go ahead and make GRUMPJAW back away. Impale coming in. It will get that root on it. Kestrel, however, GRUMPJAW diving in. with Grumpy. I believe it's Grumpy, yeah. Gonna go ahead and get that damage onto Idris. Idris now Elite Force Idris, about third health. Koshko looking for the engagement, diving in with Pouncy Fun and Twirly Death. Gonna go and get that damage on. Impale coming in and actually did lock Lyra in place for a little bit as well. Meanwhile, Lyra doing good amount of damage to Idris, and this Lance. Koshka gonna go ahead and get some purse where she did a double Impale, Gethian Wall up against the wall. Very, very nice job on the side of Lance. However, Kestrel doing a good amount of damage to Idris, not gonna be quite enough to go and finish it off, and obviously she doesn't have the ultimate yet to go ahead and finish, so very, very nice try on the side of Kestrel, but unfortunately wasn't going to be enough. Koshka, meanwhile, trying to go in on this. Kestrel doing a good amount of damage, which he will have to back up. Impale comes in from the Lance. The Gethian Wall, just as he goes away, he will get killed. However, he will get that kill onto Kestrel. Very, very nice job on the side of Lance. We see 3-1 so far on Kibber, doing a really, really nice job with peeling for his team, etc., etc. We see RVJ and Sean Plays now coming down to go ahead and take some of this farm in the jungle. Looks like he's going to go. GRUMPJAW is going to go ahead and grab that level 6 first out of anybody in the game. That will be pretty detrimental. We do see the Storm Crown, as I predicted, coming out from the GRUMPJAW. So this is going to be very interesting to see what path he goes now. Probably an Aftershock would be my guess. But we're going to go ahead and have to see as this game continues here. So Kestrel now doing what she can in the lane here. However, she has to be careful. She doesn't have too much damage. She does have that Star Blade, so she is going to be doing a lot with her arrows and her auto attacks. Doesn't have too much attack speed, obviously, because she doesn't, have it. Stuff used by GRUMPJAW is going to go ahead and drop off Koshka next to the turret. Koshka will fall. Idris is next, taking a ton of damage from Kestrel. Kestrel will get that kill onto Idris as well. Very, very nice job on the side of that red team. Unfortunately, Lance was not there to peel for anybody in that particular situation, so they will fall. Yeah, so it is Grumpy, Hangry, and then stuff. But yeah, let's go ahead. Impale comes in. That will miss, unfortunately. And now Lyra and Kestrel just being relentless on this turret. Lance trying to get them to back off. He does have his Impale up in another second. He's going to do that to the minions. Koshka is now back. Looks like red team not really interested in engaging here. Sean Plays, meanwhile, in the jungle and go ahead and take as much farm as he possibly can. Potential, potential skirmish. Okay, so no, we see Lyra backing off as she goes into this, into her own Tri-Brush. Meanwhile, Idris trying to get as much farm in this lane as we see both laners level 5. We see the GRUMPJAW at level 7. Very, very nice job on the side of him. As I predicted, it looks like GRUMPJAW is going for an Aftershock next, so very, very nice job on the side of him. And we do see now, we see the Kestrel and the Lyra doing a really, really good amount of damage together. And of course, GRUMPJAW, the amount of burst damage that he could do is insane. So GRUMPJAW looking for the engagement here. Let's see what he does. So he's running back and forth. He wants to make something happen here. Obviously, they want this turret. Impale comes in from Lance. It will miss. Lance used his combat roll to go ahead and get into that little fight. Probably just to juke him out. Get GRUMPJAW to dive in or something. Lyra going in on the turret solely. Koshka diving in with Pouncy Fun and Twirly. That Impale comes in, will get Kestrel in place just as this Lyra leaves, but now Kibber taking a lot of damage. He will have to back off. GRUMPJAW is now down there, so it is a 3v2 situation. Koshka diving back in with Pouncy Fun and Twirly. That Kestrel will go down. Very, very nice job in terms of burst damage there from blue team, and we see Lyra now having to go back. She really doesn't have any ability to help here because she really doesn't have much damage. GRUMPJAW diving in with Grumpy and Hangry. He will actually be able to get that kill onto Lance. Idris is next. However, Idris going on with his ultimate, what is it called? Shadow Strike? I forget exactly. Yeah. But yeah, very nice job. The Kestrel ultimate comes in. It will take out Idris there. So very, very nice job. Alright, so as we progress here, we are seeing this Koshka behind the turret, heading back as well. She has an Aftershock. She's going for a Broken Myth next. We see both crystal carries in the jungle and both weapon carries at lane. Seems so common right now, honestly, in the meta. And now Lance trying to defend his turret Actually, very nice Impale and very nice Scythian Wall will knock him into the turret. Very nice job on the side of that Lance, killing that Kestrel. He pretty much single-handedly killed that Kestrel. Amazing job on the side of Kibber here. Now we see GRUMPJAW as the next target, but yeah, Mechanic Frenzy going on to GRUMPJAW. GRUMPJAW taking a good amount of damage. He will have to go ahead and use his boost to get away. Will he be able to get away? Kasha driving him back on with Punsy Fun. She's going to go ahead and have to go all the way in order for to get that kill onto GRUMPJAW. GRUMPJAW driving it back in with his Grumpy ability, but it's not going to be enough as they will get that kill. One shot, one kill coming out from Kestrel, but it's not going to be quite enough to go and get Idris. Lyra, the only one left of this turret. Impale coming in that will land successfully on Lyra. Kosh looking for some burst damage here. She is going to get it. And we see Lance now moving back as he tries to juke. Kosh is stepping on a scout trap, but the Lance comes in the lead Impale as he, you know, peels for his team here. Very, very nice play on the side of this Lance. Looking to go ahead and defend. Another Impale comes in with the Scythian Wall. Will he do it successfully? There it is. And that is going to be it for the Kestrel. Very, very nice job on this side of Lance with the Impales and the Scythian Walls. Combat roll, just so much utility on this, on that team, or on that hero specifically. But yeah, just really opening up opportunities for his team to go ahead and do some work here. So GRUMPJAW using Stuffed on Idris. Kashka dives in with the Yummy Kind of Frenzy to go and lock him down, but the Crucible comes in. Will be a very, very nice block. Idris is now out. He will use his ult to go ahead and get away. GRUMPJAW diving back in with Stuffed. One shot, one kill comes out, but that will take down Kashka. And now Idris is super low. He will back off as well. He will be recalling in the corner. Sean Plays looking for the engagement here. He will not be able to do anything. It looks like he is using that that glitch. That's unfortunate. So we do see him diving in. Not going to be quite able to kill this Lance, as Lance is fairly tanky right now. And yeah, so that is going to be that. But now Lyra and Kestrel both on this turret. That will be it for the turret for sure. And we're going to go ahead and see that see Idris come in, looking to go ahead and do some damage to Kestrel, but he won't do much. He is a CP Idris, so he does have to do a lot of his damage through poke. GRUMPJAW looking for a potential engagement here. Yeah, so let's go ahead and see what's going to happen here. Alright, so Kestrel doing a good amount of damage with her arrows. There is another stun from her, but really to Kibber, she's not going to be doing much because he does have a lot of that armor against her Sorrow Blade and her Tyrant's Monocle, although she is starting to build CP now, which is really interesting. Really interesting. You very rarely see hybrid builds in Vainglory, so this is actually not a first for me, but just very rare, so it's going to be interesting to see how this works out for her. 7-8 in terms of kills right now. Both teams doing a pretty good job as we continue here. A pretty close game so far. 12-minute mark, moving pretty much out of the mid game into the late game pretty soon, but as of now still into the mid game. We see Lance looking to peel for this Kashka as GRUMPJAW dives in on her using this Scythian Wall, hopefully pretty soon to go and get away, but GRUMPJAW will pick up the kill before he can do so. Idris now using Shimmer Strike to go ahead and back off. And Lance going to go ahead and do as much peel as he possibly can, using that Scythian Wall to go ahead and get Lyra away. Looks like GRUMPJAW juking himself out with that Lyra portal. And now Idris is taking damage again. GRUMPJAW diving in with Grumpy. Impale comes in. It will lock GRUMPJAW in place, but not before he will get the kill onto Idris. And now Lance is the next target. Crystal Sentry is on them, however. That does not stop GRUMPJAW. Kashka is back. And now Kashka diving in with the Omnicannon Frenzy as GRUMPJAW is locked down by this, taking damage from the Crystal Sentry, but Lance will go down, and now Kashka is next. Kestrel getting that double kill, actually, in that case, with that one last auto attack that will take out Kashka. So unfortunately, Red Team going to go ahead and have a very nice team fight, or unfortunately for Blue Team, Red Team has a very nice team fight. We do see Stuffed coming out from GRUMPJAW, using that to go ahead and get Idris back below turret lines. That will result in another death for Idris. Impale, however, from the Lance, and that will be it for that GRUMPJAW. Very nice job with that CC on the side of Kibber. Meanwhile, Pouncy Fun and Twirly Death will result in the death of Kestrel as well. Now, Lyra, the only one left. Will they be able to find her? Lance sees her portal, but now he kind of knows that, or does he see her portal? That's the question. Doesn't look like he saw it. So now it's a question of, will Lyra figure out that they're doing gold miner? She does. Now she's going to see if she can steal it. Throws in the Imperial Sigil a little early and go ahead and see what she can do. They really want to finish this off. Lyra wants the kill as well. Impale comes in. Looks like blue team will get it. Yummy Kind of Frenzy goes on to Lyra. Lance looking to go ahead and support his teammate. I don't know if that was the right use of her ultimate, especially on the support. GRUMPJAW looking for an engagement here, uses Stuffed once again on Idris. However, he will go ahead and back, or that was Shimmer Strike actually, Idris's ultimate. Now we see GRUMPJAW looking to go ahead and finish off this Idris. However, Koshka and Lance are both on him. It's Idris against the world. He will take off, he will take out Idris. Or GRUMPJAW against the world, rather. Koshka now doing as much damage to GRUMPJAW as possible, but he's way tankier than her. She will go down as well due to a Kestrel auto attack. And now Lance, the only one left. We still have 15 seconds until Idris is up, the next damage dealer. Until then, Lance has to go ahead and peel for his turret here as they advance. A one-shot, one kill comes in from the Kestrel. Not going to do pretty much anything to this Lance. Impale comes in, not going to be enough. It will get the Glyphian Wall into the wall, though, so that was very, very nice. Kraken has awakened. It has not been taken, though. RVJ, Sean Plays, and Dragon Crush are working on this Crystal Sentry as we advance pretty much into the late game now. 15, working towards 16 minutes here. That will take out the Crystal Sentry. 2 lives remaining as we push into. So red team, it would be interesting to see them take Kraken right now because we do see all members of blue team still up. However, if they did go for it, it would be a very bold move. If they did get it, that would be pretty nice for them if they can go ahead and follow it up with a good team fight. If they didn't get it, or if they didn't get a good team fight, obviously it would just mean going backwards. Yummy Kind of Frenzy goes on to Lyra. Lyra taking a lot of damage. Lyra will actually go down. Koshka, however, taking a lot of damage from Kestrel. Kestrel looking to go ahead and engage on this team, even though she's 3v1. However, able to get pretty much Lance down to half health by herself. Lance says stick together. Looks like Idris kind of wants to split from the team. Red team starting Kraken pretty much as a bait, I'm pretty sure. Doesn't look like they're going to finish it. Yeah, so they're starting that as a bait. Kipper pretty much alone in his advance onto red team. We do see Kraken looking for somebody to attack, but pretty much everyone left. And yeah, so Koshka, Idris, and this Lance, they're looking for a fight, but honestly, Kestrel and Lyra are going back to shop, so they're going to be strong as ever when they come back, so it's not going to be good for them. Stuff coming in from that GRUMPJAW. He's going to go and use Grumpy to go ahead and, or actually his boots to go and get Idris right next to the turret. That will be really bad news for him, and unfortunately that is going to be Idris's life once again. So now we do have Koshka and Lance by themselves. This would be a good opportunity for red team to go ahead and take Kraken. It looks like they are going to start it. Lyra, meanwhile, guarding this other side to go ahead and make sure the coast is clear. Nobody knows that they are taking it. However, Lance may have a feeling here. GRUMPJAW going for it. They're not going to get here in time. Kraken has awakened. Kraken unleashed. And this may be some bad news for blue team as we push into this late game here. So Kestrel looking for some kills. However, both members of blue team are able to go ahead and back before she can arrive on scene. Now it's up to blue team to go ahead and defend this. So will Idris dive onto Lyra? It doesn't look like it. GRUMPJAW heading on to this Crystal Sentry. Lance going to go ahead and try to stop him. Impale comes in. It will miss. Stuffed. GRUMPJAW bringing him to his team. The Yummy Kind of Frenzy. It does get blocked due to the Crucible. And now Idris is taking a ton of damage. He will go down. Koshka will be next to go down. Lance taking a lot of damage as well. And we see Sentry getting defeated. Only 1 life remaining. Turret is getting dropped extremely quickly. One shot, one kill comes out, but it will get intercepted by the turret. Impale coming in to go ahead and peel for her team. Koshka will not be able to get back into the sanctuary in time, unfortunately, as GRUMPJAW just takes the match here. Surrender pass. Very, very incredible performance actually by GRUMPJAW. Yeah, very, very nice job. We saw just doing so much damage, so much burst damage, and that will be it. So GG guys, thank you so much for watching, very much appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the match. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of it down in the comments section below. Let me know what you think of this series, and hope to see you guys in the next episode. So peace out.